A report into the Titan submersible disaster, which killed 5 people, shows safety practices were critically flawed. 2 days after its mothership, Polar Prince, set off from Newfoundland, the Titan began its descent on June 18, 2023. An hour later, it lost communication, failing to resurface at its scheduled time of 3 p.m. A large-scale search operation was launched before debris of the sub was ultimately found by the US Coast Guard several days later. Tom Cheshire reports.
Get ready for what Jules Verne could only imagine, a 12,500-foot journey to the bottom of the sea.
A submersible designed to visit the wreck of the Titanic, portrayed by its chief executive as indestructible. That description was hubris. Much more importantly, though, it was also a contributory factor in a preventable tragedy, according to an official Coast Guard investigation, because it created a false sense of security for passengers. The Titan submersible launched on the morning of June the 18th, 2023, piloted by the OceanGate chief executive, Stockton Rush. 4 others were on board. Approximately 90 minutes later, it lost contact. Those monitoring the sub from the surface, including Rush's wife, heard a loud noise. And then, nothing. 5 days of frantic search and rescue followed, a huge Coast Guard operation. Eventually, they found the crushed wreckage, lying some 500 meters away from the Titanic itself. The submersible had suffered a sudden catastrophic implosion, resulting in the immediate loss of all life on board.
I'm the chair of the Coast Guard Marine Board investigation.
The subsequent investigation painted a damning picture of OceanGate, the company that built the Titan.
You have to have the confidence in the equipment to do the job. It's like every other industry. If you don't have the confidence in it, you don't do it. That's it.
And did you have confidence in the way that the Titan was being built at this time?
No confidence whatsoever, and I was very vocal about that, and still am.
The final 335-page report by the Coast Guard Marine Board of Investigation presents a litany of errors. The design and testing of the craft was flawed, and the construction of the carbon fibre hull introduced flaws, weakening its structural integrity. OceanGate relied on a novel real-time monitoring system to assess the condition of the hull, but failed to analyse it. The company also continued to use the Titan after a series of incidents compromised the integrity of the hull and failed to investigate or analyse them. A toxic workplace environment dissuaded employees and contractors from expressing safety concerns. And the CEO's sustained efforts to misrepresent Titan as indestructible provided a false sense of security for passengers and regulators. Those mistakes, and many others beside them, killed 5 people. British businessman Hamish Harding, French explorer and Titanic expert Paul-Henri Nargeolet, Pakistani businessman Shahzada Dawood, and his 19-year-old son Suleiman, and Rush himself. The Dawood family said, "No report can alter the heartbreaking outcome, nor fill the immeasurable void left by 2 cherished members of our family," and they called for rigorous safety standards and effective oversight.
Don't miss the opportunity to be part of history.
OceanGate showed none of that. Ambition became arrogance, became negligence, and cost 5 people their lives.